Hey, come here. Let me ask you something, sis. What if this is the year your business finally works with your life instead of competing with it? What if growth didn't mean more hours, more stress, or more juggling, but more alignment? Today, we're kicking off the new year by talking about something every mom entrepreneur needs, and it's a strong foundation and scalable income. And I'm also introducing, or shall I say, reintroducing my BFF's pillars inside the Mompreneur HQ community and why digital products are such a smart next move for moms who are ready to expand. If you've ever thought, I want to grow, but not at the expense of my faith, my family, or my sanity, then this episode is for you. I'll see you when we return. Hello and welcome back to the Making of a Mompreneur Show, where we talk about building a business that supports your life, not the other way around. I am Rasheeda, also known as the Digimompreneur, and I help moms build sustainable, faith-aligned businesses through strategies, systems, and scalable income. Now, listen, today's show is not about me. It is about you, your season, and what makes sense for right now as you look ahead to this year. We're talking about the foundation moms actually need to grow, why digital products are such a powerful tool, and how the BFFs support real life mom entrepreneurs, not just business theory. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Okay, I said it wasn't about me. Okay. So allow me to reintroduce my community, the Mompreneur HQ. So let me take a moment to reintroduce something that sits at the heart of this community, and that's the Mompreneur HQ. The Mompreneur HQ was created for boss moms who are doing something powerful, raising a family, and building a home based virtual business, and aiming to win at both. This is a space for moms who are entrepreneurs or aspiring business owners who want to grow a service based online business from home without neglecting their family, their faith, or themselves. Because the truth is, a lot of business spaces weren't built with moms in mind. They don't account for school drop offs, sick days, emotional labor, or the mental load we carry. The Mompreneur HQ exists to change that. Now, if you are ready for this show, put hashtag ready and let us know where you are tuning in from. All right. So if you're watching us live, your hashtag live, and where you're tuning in from, Charlotte. If you're watching from Istanbul, live, hashtag Istanbul. If you're watching the replay, we still love you. Thank you so much for joining us. Go ahead and put hashtag replay and where you're tuning in from. And if you haven't already, please make sure you go ahead and follow, share, and of course, subscribe, depending on which platform you are on. Our Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We'd love to get you as a family member on our pages, and you want to be the first to be notified of what's happening in our community. If you go ahead and do that, like, follow, share, that will be what will help you to get to be the first to be alerted about what's happening at the Mompreneur HQ and the Making of a Mompreneur Show. All right. Like I always say, we're going to drop some gems here. So if you find yourself grabbing a gem, go ahead and put hashtag gem and let us know what caught your attention, what really stuck out and sparked your interest. All right. And if you are ready, again, drop that hashtag ready, get your pen, paper, or pencil and your digital device if needed so that you can write down those gems. All right, we're still talking about the Mompreneur HQ and what the Mompreneur HQ is really about. So, in here, in our community, you will find inspiration when motivation feels low, empowerment when confidence wavers, and support as you grow and scale your business while managing your household. This isn't a highlight reel space. We do drop a lot of information and we'll go through that. but it's a real life, real mom, real business community. You're always encouraged to ask questions anytime. We're here in the community. We are dropping every day something in the community. We'd love for feedback. We'd love for interaction. We have just a few people who are always updating us and posting in the group. We would love to have more of you to interact and post. It's 2026. We are trying to grow together. 2025, my word was momentum. But you know what? I am still sticking with momentum. I was having such a difficult time trying to figure out what is my word this year? What is my word this year? And I really feel like momentum is still the word because we are moms moving forward, building businesses and really growing. And I think that is where I want to continue with where I want to continue to do grow in 2026 with momentum and speed. All right. So also in the Mompreneur HQ, we ask you to share your challenges and your wins, right? If you have challenges, there may be some mom in the community who can help you through those challenges. And of course, we like to celebrate you with your wins. We want to offer encouragement, help, and plenty of resources in the community, as well as learn from other moms who are walking a similar path. Because business growth doesn't happen in isolation, especially for moms. We need that support group. And that's why the Mompreneur HQ is about community and collaboration. One of the things I love most about the HQ is that the emphasis is on connection and collaboration. We build relationships, we learn from best practices, we improve productivity and profitability, and we grow together, not against each other. We have the directory of businesses in our community as well. So if you're a business owner, we let you go ahead and post what your business is, and then we add it to our directory and we share that openly in our community. If you've been looking for a community of boss moms who will genuinely support you as you pursue your goals and work toward your life work harmony, then the Mompreneur HQ is that place. We stay engaged. We also keep things fun, light, and structured at the same time with our theme days. So you'll catch us on Monday with our Motivational Monday or Tip Tuesday. We have Wellness Wednesday. We have our Thursday theme and our Friday theme. I think we leave those open to talk about our BFFs. So you'll find those kind of change every once in a while. We also have our Saturday, Support Saturday. So we share our businesses on Saturdays. And then we have our Self-Care Sunday, which we've redirected now for self-care and also spiritual care. So you'll see some different highlights and posts in our community for that. And these aren't about pressure. We're not trying to make you do any particular thing in any particular day, but they're about participation. We want you to be engaged in consistency and encouragement so that you can get what you need from the community that is made for you. Now, we talked about those BFFs, and everything inside the HQ is rooted in what I call the BFFs pillars. And those pillars are business, faith, family, and self-care. We don't treat these as separate compartments because when one area is off, everything feels off, right? The HQ is designed to support moms holistically. We want you to be able to holistically get what you need, the resources that you need within the community so your business growth doesn't come at the expense of your well-being or your values. And that's why conversations like today's about digital products matter so much, because digital products can support every BFF's pillar when done intentionally. You will end up with stronger business systems, more flexibility for your family, less burnout and more margin, and growth that aligns with your values. So, let's talk about why digital products are such a smart option for mom entrepreneurs who are ready to expand without overextending. Point number one, digital products create leverage. Yep. Digital products allow you to sell your knowledge, experience, and expertise without trading hours for dollars. That doesn't mean you don't work. It means work once and sell many times. Some examples would be workbooks, right? You put all your information into these workbooks. People buy the workbooks, they work through your workbooks, and then they get the outcome that you designed that workbook to create. We have templates, trainings, guides, mini courses, journals are one of my favorites, and playbooks, which we would provide in our Digital Mompreneur Academy. And for moms, leverage is not optional. It's essential. Why? Because our time is limited. We got all these things that we're doing. We're soccer moms. We're the Uber service. We're the food delivery service. We're doing all this here, right? So it really does help to have a digital product business that's going to work for you after you've created the one thing and sell over and over again. Next, who digital products are a great fit for? Let's talk about it. Digital products are it's actually not for everybody, because everybody is not in this conversation, right? It's not for everybody, but it's very important for our moms to be able to get in there and get it done. So digital products are a great fit for you if you already, if you are already, tongue twister, if you are already helping people with one-on-one and you want to scale, you want to get away from the hourly practice and get to the digital practice. If you want to answer the same question over and over, if you currently answer the same question over and over again. So people are constantly asking you, how did you get that? Or how did you set up your, let me see, how did you set up your website? You know what to do. Get those steps similar to a SOP, put in a nice fancy Canva doc or Google Doc and sell that as your digital product. You're answering the same question over and over again. Now we're saying, no, we're not doing that. We're going to answer this question once. And if you ask the question, I'm going to send you the link to purchase my template, whatever that answer is. What digital products are a great choice if you want income that isn't tied to your availability. Remember, moms, we're running around, we're doing a whole lot of stuff. Our availability can sometimes be limited, but with digital products, when we are available, we can create the digital product once and then sell it over and over again. And of course, it's a great choice if you need flexibility around your kids, your schedule, or seasons. How about if you want to grow without adding more calls to your calendar? You're booking yourself out, excuse me. You're booking yourself out, which is great. You have all these clients, which is great. But hey, you only have 24 hours in a day, and it could be very overwhelming to your schedule, to your calendar, to your family when you are unavailable because you are constantly on calls with your clients. But guess what? Digital products are especially powerful for those who are coaches, consultants, service providers, educators. They have a whole platform for educators. I think it's Teachers Pay Teachers, but that's not even the only digital platform for teachers specifically. But hey, if you're an educator, digital products can definitely help you, as well as creators and ministry driven entrepreneurs. If you've been saying, I want to expand, I want to grow, this is often the next logical step for you. So let's get into these BFFs, okay? So, how the BFF pillars support digital product growth. And here's where it all comes together. The BFFs aren't just values, they're a filter for how you grow. Digital products work best when they align with the BFFs. And I know I've been saying it, and maybe you haven't caught on yet, but the BFFs, or which I say my BFFs, are business, faith, family, and self care. And with business, digital products help you to build scalable income with systems and not chaos. With faith, you get to build without compromising your values or chasing trends that don't really align. Okay, we've seen a couple of those trends that just very questionable, but they get viral attention and they trend and people hop on it. But you don't have to do that if you have your BFFs. If you are looking at the second F, then that one is for family, because your business can grow around your life, not over it. It's not supposed to supersede or become all that you do all day, every day. You build your business in a way that it is in harmony with your life, not, and I use harmony because balance is really not fair. Nothing, your business should never outweigh your relationship and your time with your family. It shouldn't even be in the same category or sentence, in the way that we tend to work and we to pay bills and to take care of our families. We build businesses to build legacy for our families. But the crux of it all is our family. It's for our family. So if we want to do all this for our family, then the family should be a pivotal, a priority in your day. And yes, that's why we include family in our BFFs, so that we make sure that we recognize, in building a business, we do recognize our families. And lastly is self-care. And that could be spiritual self-care, mental self-care, physical self-care. It's going to be less scrambling, right? More structure and more margin, because we have more space, and around we create more space when we think of how we're doing, right? We always say you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't build a business if you're buying up in the hospital, or on a sick bed, or dealing with a chronic disease that that may have been created due to poor self-care. We don't want to do that. So when your business honors the BFFs, growth feels sustainable and not stressful. All right. I hope that you were able to get some good points here and get a reintroduction to the Mompreneur HQ. And that is our Facebook community. We want you to join our Facebook community, the Mompreneur HQ, get reintroduced to the BFFs. We do have a product or service related to each of the pillars in the in the Facebook community. In our guide section, we have an introduction to who we are and what we do. You can learn a little bit about me, as well as get a free 20-minute clarity call. All these things are available to you as part of the Mompreneur HQ community. So go check it out, find out what else is going on in there. So we talked about why digital products just make sense for mom entrepreneurs. They're flexible, they're easy to do, create it once and sell it over and over again. And we talked about who digital products are great for. We started out with, hey, moms. Definitely. But if you are in a specific niche, we talk about those niches that would be beneficial, that the digital products would be beneficial for. So that could be for those just starting out, as well as those who have businesses that they would like to scale. Then we also talk about how our BFFs pillars can support you in creating digital product and getting that digital product growth. So as we step into the new year, here's the real question for you. What would it look like to grow on purpose? Digital products aren't about doing more, they're about doing what makes sense for this season of motherhood and business. So if you have toddlers, it's going to look different from then you have adult age children. But it is still something that is going to be flexible, that you can work into your life. If you're ready to explore digital products in a way that aligns with the BFF's pillars, the Mompreneur HQ is where those conversations continue. You want to jump on in there and get involved, share your wins, share your challenges. Let us help you and others help you, because this is a mom focused community. And so if you have any particular needs, hey, we're a resource for you. And this year is about momentum. And momentum is spelled with what word? Mom. MOM. And so, our moms, we want you to get some momentum. We want you to be steady, aligned, and have intentional growth. So I want to thank you for spending this time with me today. Remember to go comment, share in any of our Facebook, in any of our platforms, and we would be glad. You send us a wave, a note. We like to know how we're doing. If this topic resonates with you, certainly let us know that, because we want to create in 2026, we want to create resources, shows, products that are actually going to impact your life, right? I don't want to be in a silo where I'm just working and creating, and then no one's buying, because that's not the need of the community right now. So let us know what that your needs are, so that we can hone in on how to help you specifically. Now, as we prepare to close, I want to thank you once again for joining me for the Making of a Mompreneur Show, and we will see you in the next episode. Until next time.